എനിക്കും അത് മതി ബ്രോ. നിങ്ങൾ കഴിച്ചേ? ആ വേണ്ട. ഇപ്പുറത്തേക്കാണോടാ?
വാമോനെ വാമോനെ വായോ 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 വാമോനെ വായോ വായോ അഞ്ചെണ്ണം കൂടി വായോ വാ 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 വിളിച്ചേ സാർ വായോ വായോ വായിച്ചോണേ നാലിനും കൂടി തീർത്തുവിട്ടേ ബോൾഡ മൂന്നെണ്ണം കൂടി വാ മോനെ വാലിച്ചോണേ വാടാ നല്ല ബോളിൽ ഇതോണേ വാ വാ അമ്മ എടുക്കണ പന്തെടുക്കണ പൊട്ട ഇവിടെ നിൽച്ചോണെ പന്തെടുത്തേ വാലിച്ചോണേ വായോ വായോ വാ 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 ഡബിളാക്കല്ലേ എടുത്തറിഞ്ഞേ ബാക്ക്
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Lisa Cup 2025 Day 2. So, right now, the match is going on between Burlington Blasters and Maple Marvels. So, we are about to begin the second innings. Maple Marvels require 66 runs in 36 deliveries, 6 overs, 66 runs. And the two batsmen out in the middle are Martin and Milton. So, the first ball has been bowled, it's a dot ball. Short delivery, pull towards the deep mid wicket region. There'll be a fielder, will just be a single. So meanwhile, a wicket has been lost. There was a fuller length delivery trying to go over mid wicket region once again. Gets a top edge that was in the air and a very good catch completed there by the fielder. So first wicket is down for the score of 2 runs. Akhil Murugesan is the bowler for Burlington Blasters. He picks up a wicket in his third delivery. He started with a wide and then gave away a single and then comes back with a wicket under his name. Still waiting for the name of the new batsman. So Martin is non-strike. Akhil Murugesan to continue. Third delivery of the over. Full toss, place it sensibly towards long on region for a single. He's off the mark. So the new batsman is Rakesh. He gets off the mark with a single. Brings back Martin on strike. 63 still required in 33 deliveries. Nearly 12 runs per an over. Fuller length delivery. Again tries to heap it over mid wicket but gets bottom edge and will just be a single. One more to the total in the form of a single there. Score moves to 4. We are still in the first over. No boundaries so far. Rakesh. Akhil to Rakesh. Here we go. That was in the slot, but again, not enough timing there. Will just be another single. So Burlington Blasters wouldn't mind these singles as long as they can avoid the boundaries in the first over. It's been a good over so far from Akhil Murugesan. Four on the board. This time again, fuller length delivery. Not able to get underneath the ball there. One more single. So runs just coming in the form of singles in that over. 1 wide and 5 singles. Score moves to 6 after the completion of first over. That's a good start by Akhil Murugesan. No boundaries conceded in the first over. So that means 60 required of 30 deliveries. 5 over, 60 runs. 12 runs per over for Maple Marvels to win this match. We're in the second day of Lisa Cup. Yesterday we've seen some exciting matches and in the end Hamilton Super Kings winning the semi-final against Lisa Challengers, one of the strongest sides yesterday, and getting their berth in the final. So second over. This time it's in the air, chance of a catch. Bowler calls for the catch, unfortunately drops the catch. So that was a sitter, but He wasn't able to grab that catch. Batsman gets a life. Let's see if he can make full use of that. Atul Josh is the bowler and Martin on strike. Short delivery, tries to go towards the square leg region, gets another top edge. Will just be a single, looking for a second. No chance for a second there. So good start here by Burlington Blasters, trying to defend their 65 runs with some good bowling. Still no boundaries. We are into the 9th delivery of this innings. Haven't conceded a boundary yet. That's excellent bowling so far by Burlington Blasters. In the air, again chance of a catch, but falls in between the two fielders. Will just be another single. So two singles of the first 3 deliveries. Excellent bowling there by Abdul. Again, fuller length delivery. Hits it straight towards long on fielder. Another single. Haven't seen a boundary yet. They need to score some boundaries here. It's a big target. Singles won't help the chase for Maple Marvels. Full toss, but missed by the batsman. Excellent bowling there by Atul, giving away just 3 runs in his first 5 deliveries. Can he finish this over with another dot ball? This time he gets underneath that, but straight to the fielder, and that was a good effort there by the fielder in long on. I think that was Akhil Murikesan, but unfortunately not able to grab, but still an excellent over by Atul, giving away just 4 runs in the second over. So after the completion of over number 2, score moves to 10 for the loss of 1 wicket. Still 56 runs required in 4 overs. It's a huge task. The run rate is creeping up. The required run rate is almost 14 runs per over now. They need to hit some boundaries. At least a 20 runs over somewhere. That will really help Maple Marvels with this chase. But so far, excellent bowling by Burlington Blasters, defending their target of 66. So the new bowler is Zinjin. He comes to attack. And Rakesh on strike. This time again, he gets hold of that, and this should cross the boundary. Yes, it does. 1 bounce over the boundary for a 4. So that's the first boundary. That's a good positive start by the batsman in this over. They need more and more boundaries to chase this target. Zinjin under pressure. The very first delivery of this over. Whenever you concede a boundary in the first delivery of your over, the bowler usually gets under huge pressure. He has to come back in the next 5 deliveries and make sure that he doesn't concede a 15 or 20 runs over, because that will really help Maple Marvels in this chase. Change of bat here for the batsman. Some exciting matches coming up here. I think legends are playing their next match here. The toss has already been done, waiting for the result from the toss. So Zinjin again to Rakesh. Fuller length delivery, hits it between square leg and deep mid wicket. Will just be a single. Good fielding there by the fielder. 1 more to the total. Martin on strike. Again goes for the big hike, but unable to make any connection there. Slower delivery by Zinjin. Well deceived. Another dot delivery. 5 runs given away in his first 3 deliveries. Good comeback actually by the bowler. He needs to finish really well in the next 3 deliveries without conceding a boundary. Meanwhile, Martin is struggling here. 5 of 7. Once again, straight to the fielder. But they can't stop that single. They won't mind these singles. Burlington Blasters. Rakesh back on strike. He's hit one boundary so far in this over. Again, good delivery. Just okay, that's been called a wide. Batsman appeal for a wide, and umpire says, yes, I think that is a wide, and has been given a wide. So one more to the total in the form of an extra here. Score moves to 17. This time, still unable to find the middle of the bat there. Will just be a single. Score slowly moves to 18. One delivery remaining in this over. 7 runs conceded in the first 5 deliveries. Can Martin hit a boundary here? Again goes for the big hike, but this time it was way too outside the off stump. Batsman trying to hit it only towards deep mid-wicket region. Unable to make any connection so far. Hasn't hit a boundary. 6 runs of 8 deliveries. Again, good slow dipping Yorker there by Zinjin. Excellent end to the over. Giving a boundary in the first delivery, but coming back really well to finish the over without giving any 6 or 4 there. So after the completion of 3 overs, score 19 for the loss of 1 wicket. Maple Marvels require 47 in 18 deliveries. So that's nearly 16 runs per over now. They need some big overs. So as you know, after the completion of 3rd over, change of ends. So in the previous matches today, Team Tenacious, 16 runs for the loss of 5 wickets in their 6th over, and Phoenix Kerala chased it without losing a wicket in 1.3 overs. In the second match, Phoenix Kerala scored 41 for the loss of 4 wickets in 6 overs, and KKR chased 41 for the loss of 3 wickets in 4.2 overs. So Phoenix won 1 match and lost 1 match. KKR has won their first match. The third match, Team Tenacious 37 for 7 in 6 overs, and Kerala Riders chased in 2.2 overs, 43 for the loss of 1 wicket. So the new over, Tarun comes to the attack, starts with a dot delivery. Rakesh on strike. Rakesh to Tarun to Rakesh. Again, outside the off stump, called a wide. Full length delivery, Yorker. Excellent bowling there by Tarun. Gets the dot ball. Every dot ball will create pressure for Maple Marvels. They need boundaries. This time gets some bat, but not enough to cross the boundary line. Will just be a single towards deep mid wicket. Hits it straight towards the long on fielder. Will be another single. Martin has scored 7 of 10 deliveries but hasn't hit a boundary. That's the big difference in a 6 over match. Can Rakesh create some magic here? Tarun has bowled 3 excellent deliveries. High in the air, chance of a catch. Bowler calls for it and takes it comfortably. So that's the wicket they were looking for. Ragesh has to go back to the pavilion after scoring 11 of 12 deliveries. Tarun picks up a wicket. The last match of the Pool C, Kerala Riders scored 42 for 7 wickets in 5 overs, and KKR chased it in 2.5 overs for the loss of 1 wicket. So as you can see, the points table, KKR played 2, win 2, qualified to the quarterfinals with 4 points, and Kerala Riders played 2, won 1, points 2, and qualified as the second place from Pool C. Now we are having the first match of Pool D between Maple Marbles and Burlington Blasters. Just be a single there. So just one boundary conceded in their 4 overs by Burlington Blasters. That's excellent bowling. And after the completion of over number 4, scored 23 for the loss of 2 wickets. So the 2 quarter-finalists for today are KKR and Kerala Riders. Unfortunately, Phoenix Kerala, they played 2, won 1, lost 1, and they couldn't qualify because of the net run rate. And Team Tenacious played 2, lost 2, and they are also out of the league stage. So let's see who the 2 quarter-finalists would be from Pool D. Exciting match going on here. Maple Marvels versus Burlington Blasters. 12 balls, 43 required. Is there a twist in the game here? Sudarshan is the new batsman. Akhil Murugesan to bowl his second over and the 5th over of the innings. This over has to be big for Maple Marvels. Short delivery, pulls it, but falls in between those fielders. Will just be a single. They won't mind these singles. Still 42 required in 11 deliveries. So it's a big task. And right now it's Martin was back on strike. Again, a swing and a miss. He's been struggling this innings. Just 7 runs of 11 deliveries. That's not what you ask. What is needed in this chase, especially when you open the innings. This time he gets enough bat. That was a slow delivery tried by Akhil Murugesan. I think that has gone all the way for a 6. Yes, umpire says it's a 6. So is that the twist in the game? Finally, Martin gets enough bat and scores his first boundary. They need a couple more in this over for sure. Akhil Murugesan trying for a slow delivery down the leg side. Easy pickings for the batsman. Again, good comeback by the bowler. After being hit for a 6, comes back with a dot delivery. Swing and a miss again. Akhil Murugesan is a very good bowler. He changes his pace and length really well. So good comeback there by Akhil, giving away just 7 runs in first 5 deliveries. That's completely okay for Burlington Blasters. Still 36 in 7 deliveries. Hits it towards the square leg region and well fielded by the fielder. Looking for a second. No, says Martin. So will just be a single, and that will be the end of the over number 5. Score 31. So 6 deliveries, 35 runs. Can Martin to a Yuvraj here? 6 sixes? Is it possible? The new bowler. Bowler's name.
ഇന്നലെ വിഷ്ണുവിൻ്റെ പ്രാർത്ഥന ഇതിങ്ങനെ വിഷ്ണു പ്രാർത്ഥന എന്തൊരു ചൂടാണ് ഇതൊന്ന് മാറി കിട്ടിയത് ഈ പരിപാടി വിഷ്ണു സംസാരിച്ചോ ക്യാമറ ഇതില്ല ഇത് ഓഫാ ഓക്കെ ഇപ്പോൾ കമൻറ്റ് തുടങ്ങിയല്ല അടിച്ചു തിരിച്ച് പാക്ക് ചെയ്തോ ബ്ലാക്ക് മാജിക്ക് എന്താ പരിപാടി
ബോളറെ പേര് ലിസ്റ്റിലില്ല.
എത്ര കളിയുണ്ട്
ഇനിയോ?
ഇതിപ്പം ബർലിംഗ്ടൺ 1, 2, 3 കളിയും കൂടി അത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ ക്വാർട്ടർ ഫൈനൽ ലെജൻസ് കേരള ബർലിംഗ്ടൺ പ്ലസ് ലെജൻസ് കേരള.
So the next match will be between Legends Kerala and London Sports Club. Two big teams competing against each other. Will be a cracker of a match. This is the second tournament for Malayali community this season. Couple of weeks back we had Falcons Cup won by Legends Kerala, runners up Ashes. So this is the second tournament in Hamilton this season. So we are back to the game. 35 of 6 and starts with a single. Basit is the new bowler. So his job is very simple, not concede 6 sixes. So gets away the first delivery with just a single. So 5 balls, 34 runs. Batsman goes for a reverse hit. Sudarshan, why not give a try? Because they are literally out of this match. There's no chance for Maple Marvels. So trying to do some fancy stuffs. Sudarshan again goes for a swing. There was an edge dropped by the keeper. I would say every run counts in this league stages. The run rate is very crucial. Sometimes you might get a chance to qualify even if you lose one match, but the run rate very, very important. Also this 6 that's been hit towards the square leg, that will definitely help their run rate improve a little bit better. Maple Marvels, that's good connection there by Sudarshan. He gets a 6 under his name. 38 now. 2 balls, 28. Again, fuller length delivery, hits it towards mid-wicket. It'll just be a single. So 27 runs required in one delivery. Can Basit finish this over without conceding any boundary? So that will definitely help them boost their run rate. Burlington Blasters, last delivery coming up. Martin gets a full toss, hits it straight towards the fielder. There's a fielder right and he takes a comfortable catch. And that will be end of Martin and that will be end of Maple Marvels innings. They have scored 39 runs in their 6 overs. That means Burlington Blasters have won the match by 27 runs and gets 2 points under their name. So the next match will be between Legends Kerala and London Sports Club.